52.92, a new high school national record.
Back to back state champions. NET Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports, is live from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska for the 2021 NSAA Girls Basketball Championships. Our afternoon session begins with a battle in Class B between the brand new Elkhorn North Wolves and the Norris Titans. And hello again, everyone. Welcome into Pinnacle Bank Arena. I'm Larry Putney, along with former All-Stater Trudy Nolan. It's great to have you with us. Andy Kendi will be joining us momentarily. Trudy, we've had a couple of terrific games already today, a couple that were won by last-second shots in classes D1 and C1. Let's take a look at what the entire day looks like. We're going to have, of course, Class B coming up here between Elkhorn North and Norris, but the rest of the day, starting at 3:45, looks like this: Sacred Heart and St. Francis. That Fremont Pius 10th game, looking forwad to an up-tempo game there with the inside presence of Alexis Markowski. And then tonight, to close it all out, we got a Northeast Nebraska battle between Ponca and Crofton, which should be terrific as well. Let's talk about the matchup we have in front of us. That's Class B. Elkhorn North, the Wolves. This is their first ever year as a school, so therefore, first ever trip here to state and to the championship game.
Yeah, and as you can see there on the screen, they have a great freshman player in Brett Prince. She had 27 yesterday in the win over Scottsbluff. She certainly does not play like a freshman. She is very, very outgoing, going to the basket, making those points happen. But as you said, they're looking for the first title for their brand new school.
The number one seed is the Norris Titans, and they've got the size.
They certainly do, and they're going for their first state title for the school as well. They like to shoot the three, and actually Coach tells them, he gives them all the green lights, everybody the green light to shoot. They're led by junior Delaney White and senior Brianna Stye. She had a big game yesterday with 16 points and some big threes at the end and free throws with their win over York.
Should be a good one. The 2021 NSAA State Championships continue here on NAT. Class B title will be decided right here from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln.
Have you heard about FAFSA?
It's like a form you fill out.
Fill it out and you get money for college.
Easiest way to get money for college, hands down.
FAFSA.
It's a life hack.
It's your way in.
So you want to help me pay for college? I'm down.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
How is this not trending on all the things?
It took me like 30 minutes to fill out.
So easy.
How much am I gonna get?
This is a hidden gem.
Fill out your FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Drink water, buckle up, fill out your FAFSA.
Central Valley Ag, a cooperative serving customers and local farming communities in Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa. Embracing the cooperative spirit to deliver value to our members. Proud to say, we are CVA.
Lincoln, Nebraska on a beautiful Saturday, perfect for championship Saturday, inside an electric atmosphere at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We are getting ready for the Class B state championship game. It's Norris versus Elkhorn North. Hello again, everybody. I'm Andy Kendi. I'll be bringing you the stories from the sidelines between the Wolves and the Titans. To set the table for this Class B championship game, let's send it across the court for Mr. Rich Broderson.
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to the 2021 NSAA Girls State Basketball Championships. The NSAA is proud to recognize its premier corporate partners: U.S. Bank, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska, the Nebraska Chiropractic Physicians Association, Nebraska Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, and CHI Health St. Elizabeth. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats to honor America as Jeremy Oswald from Aurora High School sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Great job, partner.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pinnacle Bank Arena for today's Class B Girls Championship game between the number 2 seed with a 20-2 record, the Elkhorn North Wolves, and the number 1 seed with a 22-2 record, the Norris Titans. Now let's meet the teams. First, the non-starters for Elkhorn North. Number 0, Hallie Pribnow. Number 1, Reese Booth. Number 3, Grace Heaney. Number 5, Megan Cunningham. Number 11, Annie Maxwell. Number 12, Kendall Bakura. Number 14, Finley Gregert. Number 22, Sydney Stodden. And number 24, Michaela Palmer. And now the non-starters for Norris. Number 10, Sophia Tolero. Number 12, Aniston Rice. Number 14, Mathia Boone. Number 22, Ella Waters. Number 32, Cammie Brown. Number 34, Gracie Kircher. Number 35, Sydney Jelinek. And number 40, Sage Burbach. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for the Titans. For the Wolves of Elkhorn North, a 5'10" freshman, number 2, Britt Prince. A 5'8" sophomore, number 10, Grace Thompson. A 5'11" sophomore, number 15, Hannah Nadgwick. A 5'9" junior, number 23, Riley Palmer. And a 5'9" junior, number 25, Molly Brueggemann. The assistant coaches of the Wolves are Tony Wynett, Lindsay Schlosser, and Laura Dishler. And the head coach for Elkhorn North is Ann Prince. And now here's the starting lineup for the Titans of Norris. A 5'4" senior, number 11, Molly Ramsey. A 5'8" senior, number 20, Maddie Collier. A 6' senior, number 24, Brianna Stein. A 6' senior, number 25, Kelly Croker. And a 5'9" junior, number 30, Delaney White. The assistant coaches for the Titans are Lisa Brown, Jordan Hay, Eric Lichtenberg. and Kylie Holden. And the head coach for Norris is Mark Hagerman. The officials for today's Class B championship game are Nate Honey, Brad Hoffman, and Clint Dennis. The bench official is Mr. Dean Rydell. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play basketball!
Well, let's take a look at both Elkhorn North and the Norris Titans and how they got here to Pinnacle Bank Arena. First, where they're from. Obviously, Elkhorn North, the new school, up there off 180th between West Maple and Fort in Omaha, and the Norris Titans, just a quick trip up from Firth, Nebraska, 5 minutes maybe south of Hickman to get here. This is how Norris made it to the championship, wins over Bennington and Scott, and Elkhorn North knocking off Gross and Crete to make these finals. Both squads in here looking for their first ever state championship. Mark Hagerman in his 20th year on the bench with the Titans of Norris. 296-162 is the record. To tip it off, it'll be Croker, driving in, and immediate quick shot from Britt Prince, and one opportunity right away for Hannah Nagwick.
Fouls on number 25, Kelly Croker, her first personal foul, first team foul against the Titans. That's good by Hannah Nagwick. She'll be at the line to shoot one.
So Nagwick with an opportunity to complete an early three-point play, and Elkhorn North on top here, 3-0 early. Norris has finished runner-up 3 times, all in odd-numbered years, 2013, 15, and 17. Britt Prince, the outstanding freshman for Elkhorn North, with the steal ahead and a foul called by Molly Ramsey. And early on, it's the Wolves of Elkhorn North showing a little spark.
Fouls on number 11, Molly Ramsey, her first personal foul, second team foul.
Here's a look at that taken there.
Sophomore Grace Thompson at the line to shoot 2. She averages 6 a game.
At the line with 1 shot remaining.
Second one is good as well. Shot is long. Rebound kept alive.
Elkhorn North is in their man-to-man, but they really are sagging off.
And look at the Wolves push the pace here early, and a quick timeout taken by Mark Hagerman as Elkhorn North has come out en fuego, up 7-zip.
Here's the kick out from Britt up to Grace Thompson for a nice take-in, and they are off to a fiery start from the very beginning.
And that's just the Titans not hustling. They're not getting back down the floor. A couple of times they've been beat down the floor, and here is and they're acting like the new kids on the block right now. They are motivated. That school opened in August. Third high school is located in Elkhorn. Of course, you have Elkhorn, Elkhorn South, and now Elkhorn North, and the third team to advance to the state tournament out of Elkhorn North. They also advanced in golf and cross country. And trying to win that school's first ever state championship is Ann Prince in her first year as the head coach for the Wolves.
So here's Elkhorn North. They're in their man-to-man, but really sagging off.
Good rebound. Breestye goes back up strong. She is fouled. And Stye will go to the line to shoot a couple.
Fouls on number 15, Hannah Nagwick, her first personal foul, first team foul against Elkhorn North. At the line for the Titans, number 24, Brianna Stye, shooting 2.
First is good from Stye. This is a Titans offense that says it likes to get up and down the floor, likes to get out in transition. In secondary transition, look for the open threes. We've seen Molly Ramsey have a couple early here on. But right now, the transition game has belonged to the Wolves. Here is Prince with it. Britt Prince, just a freshman. Baseline extended, that rolls around and drops. Grace Thompson, the sophomore. No seniors on this Elkhorn North squad.
So again, they're keeping Grace Thompson in the middle there to help on any of the drives or trying to get it inside at all.
White tries to go straight up, has it deflected, and once again, transition here for Elkhorn North. Baseline drive and jump ball called as Bree Stye got a hand in there and tied it up.
Here's a look at that drive there by Riley Palmer, and Stye going in and grabbing to get the jump ball.
A good hand on ball there by Stye. So down 9-1. We'll see if they can settle in here after 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 1. Step back again. Ramsey's all alone. She's had 3 open looks and yet to connect. And once again, pushing the tempo is Prince. That's tipped away, taken by Croker. Collier with it up top, looked inside. Croker calling for it down low. Ramsey knocks one down. Carry called on the Wolves, so the turnover. 9-4. Let's take a look at the last 3 by Molly Ramsey.
Yeah, they really are hanging off of her, just tempting her to shoot it out there. But you got to give it to Elkhorn North. They came out hot from the very beginning and really pushing the ball up the floor.
You liked it. Ramsey, after 3 misses, wasn't afraid to chuck up the 4th, and it was right on. Ramsey down low, good little step under. Rebound and put back by Bree Stye. So Stye on the board for the Titans. There's Pence with the left-handed dribble. Taken away, Croker comes up with it. Stye being guarded by Molly Brueggemann.
You know, we talked about Norris shooting those 3s, and they all have the green light. Although yesterday they worked inside really well to Brianna Stiles on the block.
Good patience here from the Titans. Mid-range taken by Ramsey. You're right, they have every opportunity sagged off of Ramsey. She's made him pay the last 2 times. It's a 7-0 Norris run. And now another turnover and a foul.
Yeah, you know, it's really good. Molly hitting these right now is helping her team so much because they're going to be forced to come out on her and open our other teammates up.
Still here in the first in Lincoln Class B State Championship. Elkhorn North on top.
Constellation is a natural gas supplier helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $290,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
At Heartland Lutheran, you will achieve.
Achieve. You will collaborate.
You will serve.
You will be engaged.
Be welcomed. Explore.
Be creative.
Go beyond.
You will lead.
You will lead.
You will learn.
You will belong.
You'll be home.
You will be home.
We are Heartland Lutheran.
Class B championship game, mid-first quarter. The Wolves of Elkhorn North leading Norris 9-8. Andy Kendi on the court side, and we have to talk about the obvious, and that is the enduring of the pandemic. This is a tournament like no other. Graciously, we are having a tournament. If you notice, there are no bands played. The schools are not allowed to bring their bands, and there's limited seating. If you notice all the shrink wrap throughout Pinnacle Bank Arena, it is used to ensure social distancing. And the capacity at PBA is set for 6,100 fans. The fans who are here are being loud and proud. And an interesting story about Norris, Larry, Mark Hageman said his program was on pause because of the COVID protocols for Lancaster County. He said that the 2-week, and that was a blessing in disguise, because as the season went on, which normally is the dragging point of the season in late January, early February, they didn't have that because they started so late. So he said that, hey, you know what, maybe at the time it wasn't such a popular idea, but it was a good thing for his team that they started 2 weeks later.
Yeah, it's certainly impacted every team around the state, and we're just thrilled to be able to have these state championships here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, and the adjusted schedule, which allowed all of it, extending it to 5 days, every team having at least 1 day of rest, whether it was after their first game or their second, prior to coming in here to the finals. The hope is that you maybe have legs that are a little fresher, a little better games. We've certainly seen that in the first 2 of the day.
They went all the way to the end. Now you see Norris, they're in a triangle and 2. So they're on Brett Prince, and they're also, they are also guarding Riley Palmer. They're 2 big scorers for Elkhorn North, trying to take them out of the offense.
Also into the game for the Norris Titans during that last timeout, Ella Waters is in, as well as Gracie Kircher. Waters and Kircher key off of that bench. It's a bench that Mark Hagerman relies heavily on. He says it's one of the strengths of this team is the ability to go deep and not lose any ability on the floor while keeping legs fresh. Straight up, not there. Rebound to Prince. A couple of offensive boards there, key for the Wolves to keep possession. They scored 7 points in the first 47 seconds, and before that three-pointer, had only scored 2 in about 4 minutes of play. But that 3 ends the drought for Elkhorn North and Britt Prince. Ramsey with an open look again. Kept alive, but right into the hands of Reese Booth, who's now in the game. Thompson with the drive, and she is fouled. Thompson will shoot a couple.
Fouls number 34, Gracie Kircher, her first personal foul. 13.
Here's a look at Brett Prince's 3 there. She just came right off of there, squared up, and took that 3.
10, Grace Thompson, shooting 2.
Thompson now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. She's 2 for 2 from the floor, leads the team
For the Titans, number 20, Maddie
with
Collier.
7 points.
Number 25. Number 24, Brianna Stein.
Maddie Collier back in there for Sty. Sty is in there, check that. Tipped around and taken away by Reese Booth. Nice hands by Booth. A long 3 from Prince rattles out. Ramsey, good ball movement. Here's Sty with it. Every time Sty touches it, Molly Brueggemann is right there.
Yeah, they are playing up a little bit more now, Elkhorn North.
Here's Sty backing down low. And the rebound to Prince. Prince drives in. No shot, the foul before the shot. Going to be called on Gracie Kircher, her second personal foul.
Foul is at number 11, Molly Ramsey, her second personal foul. 14 foul against the
Ramsey's second personal.
Also in for the Titans, number 10, Sophia Tolero. Number 25, Kelly Croker. And number 30, Delaney White. In for the Wolves, number 15, Hannah Nedgewood.
Good drive, and that is off. Left-hand three from the baseline, rebound to Prince. And offensive foul is called on the Wolves.
Here's a look at that. I mean, Brett Prince does such a great job of looking up the floor to her teammates. And down on the other side, Madison Collier is set, ready for her to come into her.
Check it in for the Wolves, number 10, Grace Thompson. Check it in for Norris, number 34, Gracie Kircher.
Norris does a lot of drive and kick because they also want to kick back out to somebody that may be open at that three-point line as well.
Baseline drive here by White. Shot is off. Rebound goes to Collier. Collier back up strong, draws the foul. Foul called on Sydney Stodden.
Fouls on number 22, Sydney.
Here's a look at that drive by Delaney White, taking it up strong. And Madison Collier getting the rebound, taking it back up strong again.
Shooting two. Into the ball game for the Titans, number 25, Kelly Croker.
Free throw rattles home for Collier. And the Titans back to within 4. Great job defensively there by Sophia Tolero, the junior.
Yeah, it looks like they're in a diamond and one now, trying to stay with Prince.
They screened up top. Prince's three is off, and that will end it for the first 8 minutes of play at the Class B state championship. The Elkhorn North Wolves got out to the quick start. They hold the lead here early, 13-9.
Early mornings, late nights, emotionally, physically, mentally tougher. Generations of trust, innovation, and hard work done side by side. The decisions you make for your land and livestock have a direct impact on your operation, the region, and the world. That is why we're there when you need us anytime, every time. We both have one chance, one season, one mission. Tougher together. Aurora and you.
Electricity. It makes life easier, more productive, brighter, possible. Yet we only think about it when we don't have it. The next time you're doing, well, anything, think about how electricity makes it all possible. And know we will be there, powering your everyday, every day.
Welcome back to Pinnacle Bank Arena, 13-9. Wolves on top of the Titans from Norris. Hey, I want to remind you, you can watch NET Sports anytime, anywhere. You can download the free NET Nebraska app. Watch college player profiles, full-length episodes from Big Red Wrap-Up. We have live web streams, a lot of content, so just search for NET Nebraska in the App Store. Or you can download it free on our website, netnebraska.org/apps. Seen a few people here in the stands with their NET app watching the game as they watch it here live. I think they really just want to see Andy Kendi in his sideline reports. And who doesn't? Trudy, who doesn't?
Absolutely. They're tuning in for it.
There's Andy Kendi. See, hardest Third hardest working man in show business. Third hardest working man on this crew. Open three from Ramsey is off. Rebound by Stye goes up strong, and she is fouled. So Bree Stye with an opportunity to shoot a couple at the line, cut into that Wolves lead.
Fouls at number 15, Hannah Nedgewick for his second personal foul. 15th foul against Elkhorn North.
Speaking of Stye, on the left there, that's Brendan Stye, former Husker All-American, former Pittsburgh Steeler. I think he's most proud of his days that he spent in the NET booth when he was one of our football analysts. He was listing his list of accomplishments. He had that one. I think his Steelers All-Pro was 2. And something about, you know, being a Nebraska football player was 3. Just what he said. Just repeating.
So now Riley Palmer's back in. So they're back in their triangle and 2. Norris was.
Ruth had the open look there. That's just off the front of the rim. Long three for Stye. Off the back and shoots out for the rebound. Here's Prince with it. A good take, but nothing there. The rebound for the Wolves. Nice take by Riley Palmer. Add a lane to the basket. Norris continues to be patient, looking inside. That will stay with the Titans. Off the miss.
Yeah, you know, Norris is getting some shots. It's just not falling. I mean, they're shooting 19% right now.
Stay here as well with the Titans. There is Ann Prince in her first year. On her staff is Tony Wynat, who was the head coach at Fremont for a while, and Ann was actually on his staff at Fremont, and when she took this job, brought Tony in to help as an assistant. Clearly working well together as they have the team here in the state championship. Good drive and the lay-in. Collier with the bucket. Pull up from Prince just rolls off. So Ramsey sets it back up here for the Titans. They're within 1. Croker off the Stye. Now the open look for Ramsey. And the rebound to Prince. Step back, take another 3. That is off, and the rebound for Croker. Neither team shooting particularly well right now. Getting good looks and open looks, just not knocking down the open shots. Norris is shooting at a 21% clip, while Elkhorn North shooting 27%.
Brent Prince, her first personal foul, 16th foul against the Wolves. At the free throw line for the Titans, number 25, Kelly Croker, shooting 2. Checking in for Norris Titans, number 34, Gracie Kircher.
Norris is 4 of 19 from the floor. The Wolves are 4 of 15. Both free throws there, good. And the Titans, or 1, the Titans, even at 13. Croker goes to the bench. And Waters back in there for the Titans.
Molly Ramsey has a tough job here of guarding Prince. She's looking for screens. They're coming on each side.
Stye with another rebound. Ramsey looking upfield, directing traffic. exactly the inside out you would expect with Waters on the outside and Ramsey posting up, but maybe they like the matchup there with Ramsey inside. Here's Collier. Kircher's shot is off, and a foul is called on Ramsey. And that is foul trouble for Molly Ramsey. That is her third personal foul here in this first half.
There's a look at that foul there by Ramsey on the rebound.
It's a tough foul.
So now Sophia will come in. She's going to guard Prince now.
Open look, knocked it down. Three-pointer for Grace Thompson. Sophia Tolero now will guide the show with Ramsey on the bench with 3 fouls. There is Collier, top of the key. Looked inside, three-pointer by Kircher is off. And the rebound again for Britt Prince. Prince pushes up the field. Wide open underneath, and Stye picks up the foul on the shot by Bergman.
Here's a look at that pass and the three-pointer by Grace Thompson. She's really come out hot today. She is 3 for 3 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3-point, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line.
First point scored for Brueggemann. Back in for the Titans is Delaney White, along with Callie Croker. And the rebound to Croker. Tolero has an open look. That is off. Instructions from head coach Ann Prince as the Wolves are on top by 4. Good help defense there off the screens up top. They're giving Prince a lot of attention. That's stripped away by Waters. Here's Tolero. This Norris team has been really good from range this year. 182 made three-pointers. That's a school record for the Titans. But right now, struggling from distance, they are 2 of 7. And from the field, just 4 of 22. Was mistaken. It's 1 of 11 from three-point range right now for Wolves.
Yeah, the Wolves are really playing some great man-to-man defense. Not really giving Norris any looks at this point, whether it's inside or out. But Norris, again, they really go on the outside, looking for that outside shot.
3 by Waters, in and out. Now 1 of 12 from range for the Titans. In transition, Thompson. Brueggemann kicks it back out. The drive by Palmer. And Palmer off glass. 6-0 run for the Wolves. And they lead it by 6. Long three-pointer off the front of the rim. Prince ahead in transition, just over the fingertips of Reese Booth.
Get in for the Titans, number 20, Maddie Collier. Number 24, Brianna Dunn.
Here's a look at Riley Palmer's great take in there to the glass. And you know, she drives in, steps right past Delaney White, and uses the glass on that shot.
Sydney Stodden back into the game for the Wolves. She goes in for Reese Booth. The Titans with it, and they are in the middle of a scoring drought as that's blocked and out. Grace Thompson got the hand on it.
And they're using Grace Thompson really as an inside person. She stays in that lane and really helps on any drives, you know, inside there. Because now Norris is trying to, on the block, post somebody up down there. So she's in the lane giving some help.
Brents drives into traffic. Sty was there. Norris's scoring drought has now reached 5 minutes. A great hustle by Britt Prince on the floor, tied it up, and gets possession on the arrow. Watch this.
Yep, stayed right after it.
I mean, just the willingness there, right? The willingness to give up the body to get the ball, get the possession here with less than a minute to go. 6-point lead. Facing a Norris team that has all of a sudden gone cold. They haven't scored in 5 minutes of clock time, and they have missed 16 of their last 17 shots. Mark Hagerman will probably take that into the locker room and say, listen, we're down by 6, but we've missed 16 of 17. Let's just let's keep firing it up. The shots are going to fall. We've been good from range all year. Prince fights through a couple of screens there, trying to get open for this last shot.
Yeah, I mean, they're shooting 15% right now. And I bet he would say, if I knew we were going to shoot 15% and only be down 6 at this point, we're doing pretty good.
Got it to Prince for the last shot. It rattles out. Sty with it. And that'll do it for the first half.
And at halftime, it's Elkhorn North 19.
Saw the Norris Titans in that half on a scoring drought. They don't score over the last 5 minutes and 33 seconds. And it was a 6-0 run for Elkhorn North that gives them a 19-13 lead here at halftime in this Class B state championship game. Andy Kindy is down near the sideline, and Andy is joined by the head coach of the Wolves, Ann Prince.
Hey, Coach, you held them scoreless for just over the last 5 minutes. How pleased are you with your defense?
Our defense has been tremendous. We're doing a great job. We're undersized, but our girls are working their tails off. Couldn't be more happy with the defense.
Britt has 3 points, I believe, but she is really getting her teammates involved. How important is it for the other kids to continue to step up?
It's huge, okay? They're playing a triangle and 2, denying her and Riley. Really tough to get any open looks. A lot of the other kids are stepping up, hitting some shots. We're running. We're getting some runouts too. We got to keep looking to push the ball and attack them.
Pretty heady stuff. You got 2 quarters left for your first state championship. What do you tell the kids in the locker room?
Well, we got to maintain the defensive intensity for sure. We got to find a way to get some buckets too. There's nothing easy inside there. We just got to keep attacking, and we got to be tough. 2 more quarters.
Good luck in the second half. That's Coach Ann Prince. Her Wolves are up 6 at halftime in the Class B state championship game.
Sports fans, seasons change with new teams, new players, and new excitement. Just minutes from state championship venues, Sarpy County has year-round family fun, shopping, restaurants, and more than 2,000 hotel rooms. Your visitor's guide from GoSarpy.com helps start new traditions when you, family, and friends visit Eastern Nebraska. GoSarpy.com. So near, so fun.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Girls High School Basketball Championships on NET is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, the Nebraska Public Power District, and Nebraska Kubota Dealers. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Welcome back here to Pinnacle Bank Arena. We're at halftime of the Class B championship game. Elkhorn North on top by 6. You know, it's crazy to think that it's been almost a year since COVID-19 drastically altered all of our lives. We want to take you back to that first week as sports across the country began to suspend. The NSAA boys basketball tournament was one of the very few events left in the United States. It was fortunate that the teams got a chance to finish up.
Basketball in the state of Nebraska, it's pretty comparable to football. When it comes to our state championships time, it's pretty important to them. Those kids and those coaches and even the fans, they work hard at everything they do to make it good for their communities. And so we didn't want to walk away from that unless it was the last resort.
The uncertainty of what was going on and trying to run the championship but not having all the answers either, you know, just living basically minute by minute.
It seems like it all came up pretty quick. I remember sitting in the office. Nebraska baseball had just played a game that day, and then, you know, all of a sudden the NBA's canceling, the NHL's postponing. Then you hear about all these other state tournaments that are shutting down.
I'll go back to the girls' state basketball tournament. You know, we had a great weekend that weekend, and I was looking forward to the boys' weekend just because of the success of the girls' tournament. And you're starting to hear some rumblings, you know, on the news of things going on nationally.
We didn't know. They were talking about community spread and things like that I didn't know anything about.
My mind immediately went to, I just hope they let us have it.
And Nebraska has to make the tough decision. You know, the state government, the local health agency, the NSAA, they came together. They came up with some decisions to limit it to a few immediate family members. They decided that by limiting the number of people, that would cut down on any potential spread, and then they could go on with the tournament.
I think some understood what we were getting ourselves into, but many to start with were angry. I took phone calls that they had been going to that state tournament for 30 to 40 years. That was part of what now their legacy is with their kids.
We went into immediate planning mode, like, okay, how is this going to look?
Welcome back inside Pinnacle Bank Arena. And normally this section is filled with students, with the band, even cheerleaders sprinkled throughout. Obviously, this has been a march like we've never seen in the world of sports.
I know how important it is. I know how important it is to a community. I know how important it is to the athletes, to the coaches. They work so hard. And so it's very, very important that we held that. And then looking what happened with the spring season, you know, where we didn't even get to make an option for them to play or not to play. Our governor basically said nothing's going to go on for the remainder of the year.
I don't even know that you can really express how fortunate we were to get the tournament in. When a lot of their friends who maybe play baseball or soccer or track or whatever, were not even going to get a chance to play a game of their senior year.
Nebraska as a whole cherishes high school activities, and you know, those experiences for their kids and their communities. I mean, it's a sense of pride in those communities when they come to the boys' state basketball championships or the girls' state basketball championships.
High school is a very special time. It's what makes you
the man or woman you are when you grow up. So, I mean, sports is a huge part of maturity. It's a huge part of life. I wouldn't be who I am today without sports, obviously. And I think they're just a super valuable, underrated part of our lives that we need to really not take for granted.
Certainly has been a strange 12 months around the country, and here in Nebraska we are just so fortunate to be able to have these state high school championships in 2021. We're at halftime of Class B. Elkhorn North is on top by 6.
We define the paths. You define the future. Wayne State College, where opportunities today prepare you to lead tomorrow. Get started at ExploreWayneStateCollege.com.
All this grass, all this mulch, all these projects to do. They all get done with the Kubota BX Series tractor. The Kubota BX Series. Kubota is a proud sponsor of Nebraska high school sports on NET. It's the crack of dawn, but it's never too early to get ready for hunting season. Acceleration, handling, and cargo room for work. The Kubota Sidekick. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNEsports.com.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank. Growing together.
It may be small, but this little bean fuels power. It powers a food industry as a source of protein. It's a fuel that powers diesel engines while reducing emissions. It powers a state economy and bottom lines. And it powers the rest of the world as a Nebraska export. Yeah, it may be small, but we're finding more ways for this little bean to power Nebraska.
Well, let's take a look at some highlights from this first half. Early on, it was the pace of the Wolves that really stood out.
Yeah, they really came out on fire, you know. There was Prince passing up to Thompson, and there was the 3 by Prince. Here's the 3 by Thompson. She has 10 points here at half and averages 6 points a game. So they're both of them are off on a fiery start. But then Norris came out. They were sagging off of Molly Ramsey, making her take that shot. She hit that 3. They started to come out a little bit more. But, you know, Norris is struggling from the outside a little bit. They're only shooting 15%.
A little bit?
So I know that he probably wants that to go up in the second half to help them out. Well, Elkhorn North is shooting 27%. You know, you look at the 3 points. Again, Coach Hagerman has said, I give them all the green light. They shoot a lot of threes. They're 1 for 14 right now. We'll see if they're going to make adjustments here at halftime.
Speaking of Coach Hagerman, let's go over to Andy.
Coach, you guys didn't shoot it well, obviously, but on the bright side, you're only down 6. How do you settle your kids down?
You know, it's one of those things. Yeah, they're playing pretty good defense. All right. The shots aren't falling from the outside, so we got to find a way to get shots on the inside.
What concerns you the most about Elkhorn North? You held Prince to 3 points, but they still did score 19.
Yeah, their transition offense killed us, so that's something that we've tried to stress and get back on defense. Stop that. I feel good that, you know, what we're doing on defense, we just got our transition defense got to get better.
All right, well, good luck in the second half. Coach Mark Hageman, down 6, his Norris Titans to the Elkhorn North Wolves. Second half, straight ahead.
This is Emma. She cares about her kids and our environment. And this is Nate. He loves his car and loves to drive. They both fill up with unleaded 88. Emma knows unleaded 88 reduces emissions from her vehicle. Nate knows unleaded 88 is approved for his engine and provides high-octane performance. They may think about fuel in different ways, But the fuel of choice for both Emma and Nate is unleaded 88. Engine smart, earth kind.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you think about going to college?
I'm kind of scared.
I feel nervous a little bit. That's kind of a tough one. I'm not really sure yet.
I'm excited for college.
How are you going to pay for it?
To be honest, I don't really know.
That's actually a really good question.
So what if you had a friend you could ask?
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Girls High School Basketball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Aurora Cooperative, Nebraska Corn Board, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We couldn't do it without your support. You can connect with us on Facebook and Twitter, add a comment, or catch up on the latest Nebraska sports info. Be sure to like NET Sports, and while you're at it, Big Red Wrap-Up on our social media platforms. Underway here in the second half. Quick turnover by Norris. I thought it was interesting, Mark Hagerman, in talking with Andy Kindy, he said, I didn't think we did a good job handling their transition offense early on. He called timeout 30 seconds into the game when they'd been beat down the floor 3 straight times. I don't think it was that calm when he explained to the girls that they were not hustling down the floor. Jump ball. And that will stay with the Titans.
North basketball.
Yeah, it definitely was. Elkhorn North just came up in the very beginning, very, with fire, getting up and down the floor. But he's right. I mean, their shooting just hasn't helped them. So, looking for those adjustments second half.
Foul down low, and that will put Brueggemann at the line. The foul called on Bree Stye. Her second personal.
Number 24. Brianna Stye, her second personal foul. First team foul against the Titans. At the line, Molly Brueggemann shooting 2.
Second free throw is good. I want to remind you, as you go out and like us on Facebook, you can check out all of the highlights on our Facebook page from the previous games and also from the first half of this game. That's on our Facebook page. While you're there, be sure to give us the thumbs up. Three-pointer on the way from Ramsey. That's off the front of the rim.
Yeah, Elkhorn North really pushes it up the floor, whether it's Prince looking up the floor to get it up quick or just the pace that they bring the ball up the floor.
Prince off the screen, off a second screen. There's Brueggemann. Back to Prince. Brueggemann inside. Good lay-in by Madrick. Madrick with 2. And it's a 9-point advantage for the Wolves. That is the first bucket for Norris since the 5:33 mark of the second quarter. That is about 6 minutes of clock time. They were held scoreless. Jumper by Thompson, that is off. Thompson had a good first half. She had 10 points in the first half and 3 points in the first 2 state tournament games combined. And now Norris with another bucket. Ramsey puts it in. Ramsey out there playing with 3 fouls, so she's being careful.
And she's still got a tough assignment because she's still, guarding Prince.
Great dish and the feed. Hannah Madrick again. Madrick with a couple, and that's a great pass from Britt Prince.
You know, one thing about the threes, though, they can make a huge difference for you scoring-wise if they're going in, but when they're not going in, they can make it a long night for you, too.
Stuck with it. Brueggemann again. Well, that was almost a terrific pass from Ramsey, but an even better defensive play by Prince, who got a hand on it, and now Grace Thompson pull-up jumper is off. Stye with the rebound. Drive by Ramsey. Rebound. Back-to-back offensive boards from Callie Croker. And Croker fouled. A foul will be on Brueggemann.
Fouls on number 25, Molly Brueggemann, her second personal foul. First team foul against the Wolves. Checking in for the Titans, number 22.
Croker will come out. Back into the game for the Titans is Ella Waters.
In for the Wolves.
And also in for Elkhorn North is Reese Booth. Reese Booth, number 1 for the Wolves, is the daughter of Kirsten Bernthal Booth, head volleyball coach at Creighton. In fact, Trudy, there are 4 players on this Elkhorn North team who are daughters of coaches. Not only is Ann Prince, the mother of Britt, but you have Reese Booth, who's the daughter of Kirsten Bernthal Booth. Finley Gregard is the daughter of Elkhorn North head volleyball coach, and Addie Maxwell is the daughter of Elkhorn North softball coach. Look at that. You want to talk about kids who are heady, know athletics, understand what it takes, and make good decisions?
Absolutely.
We would all like to have a team full of coaches' kids, right?
They know what it takes in practice and in games.
Well, they just hear the talk around the dinner table.
Yeah.
They've grown up with it. They understand usually very high IQs in their sports.
Into the ball game for Elkhorn North, number 10, Grace Thompson.
Well, it is a 7-point advantage here for Elkhorn North in the third. 3:55 to go in the third. The Wolves with the lead. Titans trying to make a bit of a run. Molly Ramsey with the lay-in, trying to bring them back, but it has been the Wolves. And great dish by Prince. They have the lead.
If you or a loved one feels depressed or suicidal, don't be afraid to talk about your feelings. The Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services wants you to know that you are not alone and that Nebraska needs you.
Help, hope, and healing are available in the Heartland and are just a phone call or text away. Call 1-800-273-TALK or text HOME to 741-741.
Programming on NET Television is provided in part by the Dr. Tom and Dorothy Hallstrom Inspire Nebraska Athletics Endowment.
We are back here in Lincoln, 26-19 the score. Elkhorn North on top. 3:55 to go in the third. Let's go to Andy Kendi.
Larry, you mentioned about Reese Booth, who's the daughter of Eric and Kirsten Bernthal Booth. Coach Booth had a prior engagement this morning. Her Creighton Blue Jays had a volleyball match at 11 against DePaul. Well, fortunately for Coach Booth, they swept the Blue Demons. So she was able to hop in a car. I'm sure she drove the speed limit because she's a very much a law-abiding citizen. And she made it here with about 3 minutes to spare, and she appreciated it so much she tweeted a picture that she did make it at the game. It's on Twitter, and it's wonderful. And I asked Reese, I said, where'd you get your hoops talent from? Because she is a volleyball player, she's a setter. And I asked if it was from her mom or her dad, and she goes, well, more my coaches, with tongue in cheek, making sure that we knew that she has the same sense of humor her mom and dad does.
Well, you know Kirsten Bernthal Booth well, who's just done a terrific job with Creighton volleyball. You were saying earlier that she's not one to drive the speed limit, and you were positive that she was breaking limits on the way down. Largest lead of the game here for the Wolves, up by 11 in transition again, and they just continue to beat Norris down the floor. Prince will reset. Good pass from Booth. Brueggemann kicks it out.
You know, the other thing we talked about with Elkhorn North is they don't have any seniors. There's no seniors at the school. So she's, you know, Ann starts this program, first year, brings them to state, they're in the finals, and they're all 11th, 9th, 10th, and 9th graders. Now Norris has gone to a, looks like a 2-3 zone.
Sty got a hand on that. It's off of her and out. It will stay with the Wolves, who still enjoyed that 11-point lead, the largest of the game.
There's the look inside to Brueggemann, trying to drive in.
Off the hand of Madison Collier. There is Mark Hagerman. All 20 years of his coaching career at Norris. Coming up on win number 300 of his career. He's at 296. Runner in the lane, not there, tipped around. Good board by Hannah Nadgwick. And then the foul committed by Ella Waters.
Fouls at number 22, Ella Waters. Her first personal foul, second team foul against the Titans.
Kircher back into the game now. She'll come in for Waters.
Gracie Kircher.
These two teams have played 2 times previously this year. Each team winning one. Elkhorn North picked up the win in the first game, 60-52, and then it was the Titans. Other way around, the Titans won the first game, 60-52. Then Elkhorn North got them the next time, 48-41. Drive by Ramsey, and one opportunity for Molly Ramsey.
Here's a look at that drive by Molly Ramsey, taking it in really strong. Might have even got a little hand on that, but she took it up very strong.
The basket's good by Molly Ramsey. She'll be at the line to shoot one.
Ramsey currently leading the Titans with 11 points. Feed inside to Sty. Sty up strong, and she is fouled by Prince.
Fouls at number 2, Brett Prince. Second personal foul, 13th foul against Elkhorn North. Got the free throw line for Norris, number 24, Brianna Stein. Shooting 2 shots.
Second foul on Prince. Free throw good by Brianna Sty. Class B All-State last year. She's going to play basketball at Central Missouri next year. 11 and 16 points down here at State for Brianna Sty.
Now it looks like Norris is back in their diamond and 1, staying on Prince there.
Ramsey Well, they are really denying Prince all over the floor. Great job by Madison Collier, who is guarding Sty. Or check that, guarding Prince. And now Prince does get it at the top with 50 to go. Loses it, great job. Dives on the floor to keep it alive, gets it to Ramsey. In transition, the lay-in is good. And one opportunity on the bucket by Grace Kircher.
Here's a look at that great play by Madison Collier. And then the look right up the floor to Gracie Kircher.
By Gracie Kircher. She'll be at the line and shoot one. Checking in for Wolves, number 23, Riley Palmer.
So the sophomore Gracie Kircher at the line. She's a 5'11" sophomore, averages 5 a game, comes off the bench. She was starting earlier in the year, but due to injury went to the bench and has been coming off the bench and been very effective in what is a very deep bench for the Titans. The free throw and a foul called on Brianna Sty. That is her third foul, I believe, on Sty.
Number 24, Brianna Sty, her third personal foul. 13th foul against the Titans. Checking in for Norris, number 30.
Titans are going to have to tighten it up from the line as well. They're just 5 of 12 from the free throw line. And the difference in the game is 6.
Number 10, Sophia Tolero.
Sophia Tolero into the game. Molly Ramsey will take a seat with those 3 fouls. No chance of, no point in taking a chance of picking up foul number 4 here late in the third.
And now we're with Riley Palmer back in. They're back in their triangle in 2 on Prince and on Palmer.
Thompson with it, now off to Prince. Looks like they will hold for the last shot with 14 to go. Ball in the hands of their leading scorer, the freshman Brent Prince, who averages 23 a game. Boy, what a pretty jumper that was from the free throw line extended. 2 seconds to go, fired on goal and no good. And the bucket by the Wolves right at the end of the third gives them a 7-8 point lead. 32-24, Wolves through 3. Brett Prince, pretty touch.
Participating in multiple Nebraska high school activities has taught me the value of teamwork.
I learned how to be a strong leader among my peers.
We set goals as a team and work hard to accomplish them.
I strive to excel not only in the classroom, but on the playing field.
The Nebraska School Activities Association providing opportunities in 25 activities for our member high schools. NSAA activities, the other half of education.
All this grass, all this mulch, all these projects to do. They all get done with the Kubota BX Series tractor, the Kubota BX Series. Kubota is a proud sponsor of Nebraska high school sports on NET. It's the crack of dawn, but it's never too early to get ready for hunting season. Acceleration, handling, and cargo room for work. The Kubota Sidekick. For more information and participating Nebraska Kubota dealers, KubotaNEsports.com.
And that has got us to this point. It's an 8-point advantage for the Wolves of Elkhorn North, who are the number 2 seed coming in. The top seed, Norris Titans, 22-2 on the year. As are the Wolves of Elkhorn North. 8 minutes to go here in this state championship game. And an 8-point advantage. And Norris is going to have to start knocking down some shots if they're going to get back into it Shooting percentage has improved a bit from the floor. They're now at 24%, but from three-point range, they are still just 1 of 16 from three-point range. And they have missed 11 straight three-pointers. It's a lid that they are not familiar with.
And as I said, that can be a hard adjustment. If you're used to making those threes, keeping you in those games, now you're not, you have to make those adjustments.
Well, that rattled in and out, and a foul. That's the 4th on Molly Ramsey. Chasing after the rebound, being aggressive, picks up her 4th. And she'll grab a seat here as back in is Sophia Tolero.
The Titans are staying in their triangle and 2.
A good block by Bree Stye. Right back after it, though, goes Grace Thompson, and they'll reset here. That's pulled down by Croker. Open look, Sophia Tolero. There is absolutely a lid on that basket. And finally, Bree Stye breaks through it. That three-pointer was in and out.
They've had 2 times now where that's happened. I'm sure Coach Hagman's thinking the same thing. There is something on that hoop.
Nifty move and nifty roll for Brett Prince. Prince now with 9 in the game. Off the back of the rim and the shot by Collier. And with an 8-point lead, the Wolves are going to be content to take it very slowly here on offense. Kicked out, open look. That is a big 3 by Grace Thompson, who has 13 points, and she had 3 through 2 games earlier in the tournament. We say it so many times, your superstars are going to be focused on when you get to this level at the state championship. They're going to do everything they can to shut them down. That's why you see Britt Prince being trailed everywhere she goes and denied the ball. Someone else is going to have to step up, and it's been Grace Thompson for the Wolves.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been playing this triangle and 2 to take the 2 top scorers out, so Grace Thompson has stepped up very well tonight.
Give and go. Thompson misses that, and the rebound. I think they're going to get Thompson for the foul there. They will. That's just her first foul.
Here's the look and the pass out to Grace Thompson.
Number 34, Gracie Kircher, and number 11, Molly Ramsey.
So with 5:21 to go, Ramsey back into the game for the Titans with her 4 fouls.
You know, as we've been looking at shooting percentages, and now if you look at the 3-point percentage, Elkhorn North is shooting 38% from the 3, and the Titans are shooting 6%. That's a huge difference in that 3-point range.
Now 1 of 18 are the Titans. No touch, and it'll be turned over by the Wolves on the entry pass. An 11-point Elkhorn North lead. Ball movement, Waters with the open 3. That's off the front of the rim. And the board. Great pass, Britt Prince. Thompson fouled, she'll go to the line.
The fouls on number 34, Gracie Kircher, her second.
Yeah, you know, that's been their key the whole night, is that transition and pushing the ball up the floor.
Number 10, Grace Thompson, shooting 2.
Second free throw bounces through for Thompson. 14 points for the sophomore Grace Thompson. Ramsey drives in. Thompson got a hand on it and then steps on the sideline.
Into the ball game for the Titans, number 25, Kelly Brooker. In the Wolves, number 1, Reese.
Here's a look at that block there by Grace Thompson as Ramsey tries to drive in. I would say this would be the time Norris really needs to get a basket to keep themselves in this. They're down by 12 right now.
Call on the floor, that's going to be called on Reese Booth.
Fouls at number 1.
First foul for, make it third foul for Reese Booth.
Elkhorn North.
Inbound into Waters. Good movement, open look Waters. Boy, good take by Reese Booth, went straight to the basket, drew the foul. Foul called on Madison Collier, and Reese Booth will shoot.
16 foul against Norris.
Here's a look at that drive by the freshman Reese Booth.
Reese Booth shooting 2 shots.
Free throw good for the freshman.
Number 30,
2 freshmen seeing significant playing time. I think at 3. If you include Stodden, who's come off the bench. Stodden, Booth, Prince, all freshmen. All seeing significant playing time here for the Wolves. And the rest of the starters are primarily sophomores, with Grace Thompson, Radrick's a sophomore. Bergman is the only junior, along with Riley Palmer, who see playing time. Ramsey, open 3. Got it. Second three-pointer. Snaps a streak of 15 consecutive missed. But a big one and a timeout by Hagerman. Let's take a look now. Bring this timeout at last year's Class B state championship.
The top-ranked Crete Cardinals face second-ranked Beatrice for the 2020 Class B Girls Basketball State Championship. The Cardinals got off to a quick start, going on a 10-0 run in the first quarter and never looking back. Crete's stout defensive performance and Creighton commit Morgan Molly's 20 points and 10 rebounds helped the Cardinals cruise to a 53-26 win to secure the Class B title and Coach John Larson's 10th career championship.
Well, that was last year's Class B championship. This year we will have a new champion and a first-time champion. One of these two teams will win the school's first ever. Norris has been here 4 times into the title game. They've finished a runner-up each time, and each in an odd year, 2013, 2015, 2017. And Elkhorn, first ever visit to state for the first-year school. First time down to state, you make state, and there is a look at the numbers from Molly Ramsey, who's leading the way for the Titans. She averages just 3 a game, but has absolutely been the floor general and the leader here this afternoon.
Yeah, you know, she really has done both. She's, you know, shot the 3, had a couple of threes, but then also driving to that basket.
Molly Ramsey planning on playing volleyball at Kansas State next year. Her older sister, Maddie, played in the state championship game in 2017. fact, we have two younger sisters of girls who played in the 2017 title game for Norris. Thea Boone's older sister, Michaela, played. And Molly's older sister, Maddie, both played in the title game in 17. With 3 minutes to go, Norris is going to have to start hitting some shots here to get back into this and get some turnovers, and there's half of it. Now they need to finish. Boy, what a great job by Reese Booth to get a hand out there, disrupt that in transition, and ruin the easy basket for the Titans. Entry pass and a foul down low be called on Brueggemann. That's her third.
Fouls on number 25, Molly Brueggemann, her third personal foul. 17th foul against Elkhorn North. At the line for Norris, number 30, Delaney White. Shooting 1-1.
Delaney White has led the Titans in scoring this year, averaging 10 a game. Also second in rebound. She's had 11 through the first 2 tournament games, but been quiet. Here this afternoon, she does not have a point. But Nadrick has a few. She's got 9 now, and that lead extended to 13 with 2.5 to go. And the turnover, this is gonna about do it if she lays this one in. 2:25 to go, and that lead extended now. Double-double for Prince, 11 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists to go with that. Shot is off there, and Prince with another rebound. Fight the game for the freshman from Elkhorn North. Double-double to go with 6 assists, nearly 7 there. That was a terrific pass inside to Nadjwick.
Yeah, and there's that great pass down there, down low to Nadjwick. And then here's a great steal by Prince. Also looking, you know, taking it in there strong, but all of them, you know, feel like they are very confident in what they're doing. Not being here as a team ever before. Sometimes we say, you know, they may be nervous the first time in a big arena like this, but they don't seem to have that from the very beginning of the game.
Prince rebound and put back. Add her stats. More rebounds, more points for the freshman, and this is the largest lead of the game for Elkhorn North. They lead it by 17. It's a 6-0 run over the last minute and a 14-3 run over the last 4.5. Rebound and putback isn't there. Tipped around and brought in by Kircher, and Kircher draws the foul. Nadjwick will pick it up. That'll be the third personal foul for Nadjwick.
18th foul against the Wolves.
You know, it's tough when your shots are not falling. Whether it's, you know, the field goals or the 3-pointers are not falling, it gets frustrating. But you got to give it to Elkhorn North, too, that they came out from the very beginning really getting after things.
Yeah, there's little question. They were the tone setter in this one, right? We said it from the start. They were getting up and down the floor much better than Norris. Titans were not getting back on defense early. Titans settled in. They got there. Just since then have not been able to get the shots to fall. The foul on Prince. She will shoot. That's Madison Collier with the foul, who's done a nice job defensively on Prince.
Second personal foul. 17th foul against Norris. At the line for the Wolves. Number 2, Brent Prince.
You know, other coaches call them the junk defenses. Well, they've thrown out the junk defenses. They've gone box and 1, triangle and 2. They've dropped into zone. They've extended it. They've played man. They've tried to do everything they can to slow the roll of this Titan or this Wolves team, and just have not been able to find the answer. Boy, good strong move down low by Bree Stye, who gets 2 more. Stye now with 9 points in the game.
Fouls on number 15, Hannah Nadjwick, her third personal foul, 19th foul against Elkhorn North. Basket's good by Brianna Stye. She'll be at the line to shoot 1.
Here is Booth with it. They're going to try to dribble this one out with 45 seconds to go. Prince picked it up. Kircher with the foul. And quite an impressive first season on the hardwood for the ladies of Elkhorn North. This is a team that does not have a senior, a team with 3 freshmen who see significant playing time, 3 more sophomores who are part of that 8-person rotation. And maybe the star of their show is a freshman in Britt Prince, 5'10", heavily recruited guard. She has 8 Division I offers already as just a freshman. Creighton, Nebraska, South Dakota State, Louisville, Iowa State, UNO, Iowa, North Carolina, all heavily recruiting that young lady in just her freshman year. Andy Kendi has more on Britt Prince.
Yeah, Larry, you mentioned all the offers that Britt has. You know, her mom, the coach, Ann, says that she's so proud of the way that her daughter has handled all the attention this year. It's pretty heady stuff to start not only your high school career at a new high school, but yet being one of the marked players in the state. Everywhere you go, everybody knows who you are, and how she's handled all that attention has just been brilliant, according to her mom. You know, yesterday talking to Britt, you know, we talked and we asked what a state championship would mean to her, and she says, man, I've been dreaming of winning a state championship since I was a little kid. And I followed up, aren't you still technically a little kid? I mean, she's a freshman. Yeah, a young lady, but still, I mean, you know what I mean. Right?
Yeah. No, to us, they're still little kids, yes. At our advanced age. Andy's older than all of us, just for the record. 46-33, that's tipped away. It will stay with the Titans. Kicked out, Stye with the open look. That is off, saved back in and swatted away, but off of the hands of Kircher. And Elkhorn North will be able to wind this clock down. And it's not often you see it, right? First year school, first time to state, first trip to the finals, and they take home their first ever state championship. And Elkhorn North is going to take a timeout, and Prince will get some floor time for her subs. Good time for you to grab a DVD of these state championships. You can call us at 800-868-1868 or log into the website at natnebraska.org/sports1995 plus shipping and handling. And you can have these memories for a lifetime. So the first trophy that goes in the trophy case at the brand new high school on 180th and Elkhorn, it's going to be a girls' state basketball championship trophy. And we hope they built the trophy case big enough, because there may be more coming.
I believe so. When we just talked about there are no seniors, and they're going to win a state championship in Class B.
Clock runs down, and the Wolves have taken home the title.
The final. Elkhorn North, 46. The Titans of Norris, 33. Coming up, the presentation of the medals and trophies for the runner-up and championship team.
Time now to hand out some medals and the trophies. And for that, we'll be back in just a moment to hand out those medals and trophies to the champs and the runner-up. Stay with us.
Constellation is a natural gas supplier helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $290,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
We're for agriculture. For growers, doers, whatever it takers. We're for doing things with purpose. We're for the little guy with big guy dreams. We're for agriculture. We're for you. Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Girls High School Basketball Championships on NET is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, the Nebraska Public Power District, and Nebraska Kubota Dealers. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support. Well, that's so true, and sports fans, NET is for you. We bring you more Nebraska high school championship sports than any other Nebraska network. For more information on dates, times, DVD sales, and available webcasts, you can visit netnebraska.org. That's coming down, and that's the freshman. Time now to go to Rich Broderson for medals and trophies.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jay Bellard, NSAA Board of Directors Dana Wiseman from Sutton, Thomas Lee from Omaha Northwest, and Dr. Bob Resnicek from Boys Town. Here are the awards for runner-up Norris High School. And Coach Mark Hagerman and his assistants will present the silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. We begin with number 10, Sophia Tolero. Number 12, Aniston Rice. Number 22, Ella Waters. Number 30, Delaney White. Number 32, Cammie Brown. Number 34, Gracie Kircher. Number 35, Sydney Jelinek. Number 40, Sage Burbach. And now to the seniors. Number 11, Molly Ramsey. Number 14, Mathia Boone. Number 20, Maddie Collier. Number 24, Brianna Stye. And number 25, Kelly Croker.
Callie, not a better girl. Not a better girl to coach. Okay, thanks very much.
And for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2021 NSAA Class B State Basketball Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Norris High School. And now to the champions, Elkhorn North High School. Head coach Ann Prince, we have a special award for you.
Well done, the first year. Awesome.
Now Coach Prince and her assistants will present the gold medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. We begin with number 0, Hallie Primnow. Number 1, Reese Booth. Number 2, Britt Prince. Number 3, Grace Heaney. Number 5, Megan Cunningham. Number 10, Grace Thompson. Number 11, Addie Metzel. Number 12, Kendall Bakora. Number 14, Finley Gregert. Number 15, Hannah Nedgwick. Number 22, Sydney Stodden. Number 23, Riley Palmer. Number 24, Michaela Palmer. And number 25, Molly Brueggemann. Presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual Insurance, Director of Claims Administration, Mr. Chad Lyons. And now for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2021 NSAA Class B State Basketball Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Elkhorn North High School.
They never trailed and led for 30 minutes and 52 seconds of the 32 minutes. And they are your first-time state champions from Elkhorn North. It's the young upcoming team, the Wolves. They're state champs. Andy Kindy is backstage. Let's go to Andy.
Here with head coach Mark Hageman of the Norris Titans. Coach, you came up short today. There was, I couldn't tell, but it sure looked like there was a lid on that basket today. I mean, how frustrating is that for a head coach, knowing your kids can, those shots normally fall, and for whatever reason today they didn't?
Well, and it's one of those things too. I feel really bad for the kids because they keep trying to put it in, you know, and after a while, you know, they see 2 or 3 of them not going in, what it does to their confidence. But again, it's one of those things where we got to keep telling them, keep shooting it, and eventually, hopefully it'll go in. But you know, today it didn't. Right. You know, throughout the year it's been good to us, but That's just the way it was today.
This has been the most unique season. Looking back, I know it's seconds old, but looking back, what will you remember most about the perseverance of your kids just to have a season and to get this far?
Well, we started a little bit behind the 8 ball there a little bit, and that was okay. But I think the most important part is, just like any season, any team, the kids had, it was a great team effort by everybody, and I think the things they'll always going to remember, their teammates, things like that, and I think that's important. In high school athletics, they get the opportunity to be around a lot of different kids.
Yeah,
So.
learn some life lessons along the way.
Oh, absolutely.
And you lose a really good group of core seniors that are moving on. What a tremendous legacy they'll leave.
Yeah, they've been the heart and soul of our program now for 4 years, and couldn't ask for a better bunch of leaders than those guys. And we'll certainly miss them, no doubt about it. It was good for our young kids to come down and get the experience, and hopefully be able to repeat the situation next year.
Yeah, we will see. I'm sure the Norris Titans will be back here in Lincoln. We shall see as we move forward. Straight ahead, we'll hear from the champions of Class B, Elkhorn North, the Wolves.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think about going to college?
I'm kind of scared.
I feel nervous a little bit. That's kind of a tough one. I'm not really sure yet.
I'm excited for college.
How are you going to pay for it?
To be honest, I don't really know.
That's actually a really good question.
So what if you had a friend you could ask?
This is Emma. She cares about her kids and our environment. And this is Nate. He loves his car and loves to drive. They both fill up with unleaded 88. Emma knows unleaded 88 reduces emissions from her vehicle. Nate knows unleaded 88 is approved for his engine and provides high-octane performance. They may think about fuel in different ways, but the fuel of choice for both Emma and Nate is unleaded 88. Engine smart, earth kind.
After concussion, returning to the classroom is a priority of the NSAA. All brains return to learn. Not all brains return to play.
After recognizing that an athlete has suffered a concussion, it is important to monitor the symptoms in the classroom before allowing the athlete to return to extracurricular activities.
The NSAA requires coaches in all sports to take a concussion course once every 3 years.
More information is available on our website, nsaahome.org. Student athletes are students first, athletes second.
Coverage of the 2021 NSAA Girls High School Basketball Championships on NET is made possible in part by Aurora Cooperative, Nebraska Corn Board, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all of our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We couldn't do it without your support. And we're back at Pinnacle Bank Arena, the final in Class B. Elkhorn North over Norris, 46-33. The teams for our Class D2 championship on the floor warming up. And while they warm up, we'll take a look at the numbers and the final statistics from that Class B championship. And really, the three-point field goals and shooting percentage tells you just about everything you need to know.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, 2 for 25 from the three-point. You know, I don't know if they've had another game this season with that kind of a shooting percentage from the threes, because they do live and die by those threes. And so that made a huge difference. I mean, everything else is, you know, very close, although the field goals, you know, like Andy was asking Coach Hagerman if there was a lid on there, because it seemed like that. They kept trying, though, but the three-point field goals really make a big difference when it's 2 for 25.
When we come back, we will hear from the champs, the Wolves from Elkhorn North, on the other side of the break.
All right, it's time to talk about us. Not him, not her, not them. Us. Thanks to us, things have been great. In fact, you can find us just about everywhere. Your food, that's us. Your food's food, that's us too. Your fuel, that's us. And should anyone out there happen to doubt us, by all means, just watch us.
Take back your garage.
Stuck with an extra vehicle that's taking up needed space? Donate it and get your garage back again. Support quality public media and get a tax deduction.
Stream the best of PBS on any device with the PBS Video app. All your favorite drama, history, science, news, and documentaries, all in one place. Watch your PBS station live or catch up on the shows you missed. Support your PBS station and you can get Passport, giving you full seasons, early releases, special collections, and more.
Become a member of NET and start streaming today.
Watch NCAA volleyball on NET Sports. The Nebraska Huskers host the Buckeyes Friday night, March 12th at 6 Central at the Devaney Center in Lincoln on NET.
Welcome back inside Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska. Elkhorn North, your Class B state champions, here with head coach Ann Prince. Coach, congratulations. First year in the high school, first state championship for the school in any sport. How does this sense of accomplishment feel?
It feels unbelievable. To be honest, it feels like a dream. And it's definitely a dream I've had, but to get it in the first year is almost unbelievable.
I want to ask you about the game itself. When did you think the big turning point was in that game? Because they threw everything at you.
Oh, they certainly did. I mean, we got off to a phenomenal start and got some easy transition baskets right away. So just getting that fast start was really, really good. And then there in the fourth quarter, it got kind of tight. I think they got it within about 6. And then we had a couple stops, a couple buckets, and that was kind of it where I felt like, okay, we're going to be able to maintain this lead and win this game.
What did you expect coming into the year? I mean, was this even a possibility in your head?
Coming into the year, I knew I had a lot of talented girls, a lot of young girls, very athletic. If anybody asked me, I said, we got a bunch of good athletes. We can run. We can get up and down the floor. Got a couple scores, you know. So I knew we would be competitive. I had no doubt about that. And I thought we could be top 4 or 5. But to be the state champion in year one is definitely like unbelievable. And just like I said, a dream come true.
And normally I ask coaches about their outgoing seniors because you guys don't have any seniors at your school currently. Pressure will probably be increased for you guys to come back. What does that feel like knowing that your entire team will be back next year?
It's an unbelievable feeling because we just can build on what we've already started. We've got a great foundation and we're just going to keep working to get better. And I think we've done that all year. I think we've grown so much as a team. I think it'll be a lot harder next year for teams to just focus on 1 or 2 players kind of like they have this year because of the growth of the rest of our team over here over the course of the season.
Well, congratulations. The bar certainly has been set at Elkhorn North. She's the head coach, Ann Prince. Congratulations. I'm going to bring in a couple of the players.
Thank you.
Daughter Prince, or Britt Prince, I'm sorry. Britt, I want to ask you, first of all, what's it like playing with Mom? I mean, coaching you, I'm sure this, you know, what's that experience like?
It's awesome. I mean, she's always been my coach my whole life, and I don't know, it's just amazing. Especially being able to share this moment with her, it's just awesome.
Yeah, we joked yesterday that you've been dreaming about this moment since you were a little kid, and yet you're a freshman. What does this feel like, holding the trophy in your first year of high school basketball? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a dream come true. I mean, yeah, I've been coming to games ever since I was like little, and I've been dreaming about this moment since I was a little kid.
How difficult has this year been for you? I mean, handling not just the introduction to high school basketball, but every place you go, you're a marked person.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I kind of just dealt with it, and I don't know. I just deal with it.
I think you handled it with class because I know everybody, you got a lot of eyes on you. So congratulations on a great first year of high school basketball.
Thank you.
Why don't you hand that trophy over to Grace Thompson, sophomore, right?
Yes.
See, I had one of 3 choices because there's no seniors. 14.7 rebounds. Grace, what does this feel like?
It's amazing. I couldn't believe that I believe we could do it, and we actually achieved it. Is really good.
Yeah, I asked Coach about expectations when you started this season. Did you ever dream that this could happen in year 1?
It was a dream, and it was definitely a big goal for us, and even to make it into the state tournament, we were really excited for that too, and then to make it each round and then finally be state champions is amazing.
And what is it like to win a state championship with some of your closest friends, girls you played hoops with for years, I'm sure?
It's amazing. We've all played on the same teams, like you said, and we've all just like worked together, and so we had a lot of chemistry coming in, and then we just finished the job.
Well, congratulations on a state championship. Now you hand that trophy to Hannah Nadwick. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Nadwick. See? I've butchered your name on the air a couple times, so I apologize in the past. But Hannah, let me ask you about what this feels like for you to accomplish a goal that I know has been a long time coming.
Unexplainable. I'm so proud of all the players who came out and played today, and we worked really hard for it. So
it was a tough game, no question. You had to work for it. What do you think the key to today's win was?
Just pushing the ball, getting points in transition, that's for sure. We shut down their defense. Couldn't do anything against us.
And what does this feel like in terms of being the first? You know, Elkhorn North is going to be here forever, for a lot of years forthcoming, but there's only one first trophy, and you guys won that first trophy. Well, what is that going to feel like in terms of leaving a legacy?
It feels amazing. Just, it's crazy. We're the first people.
And what about expectations next year?
We're just going to come out and play how we played this year and just try our hardest.
You can say it right here that you're going to win it again if you want.
You never know.
You never know. All right. Well, congratulations to you, and congratulations to Elkhorn North. The Wolves are your state champions in Class B. 46-33 is your final score. The Wolves, in year one, state champions.